Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I'm an alcoholic, and today, by the grace of God, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I could not be any more grateful. Over this last week, I shared with you the Fixing Me monologue. And in that monologue, I told you how I hated myself, how I hated the person I had become. I shared with you all of my inadequacies, my feelings of inadequacy, my insecurities, how I had no self-esteem, no self-value, and no self-worth, and how all of the problems in my world up to that point were simply a direct result of my behaviors and my actions, and most importantly, my line of thinking. I want to introduce you today, to me, to myself, through a video that was filmed on December 12th of 2020. Pay close attention to the words that I'm saying and look, and you'll see for yourself the pain, the agony. Man, talk about hating myself. Whew. Take a look at this video and we'll come back to talk about it.
So about this time yesterday morning, I was on my way to the hospital with blood pressure at 172 over 175 and tightness in my chest, shortness of breath. I didn't know if it was a heart attack or what, but I was on my way, and they cut me loose. They administered some fluids, drugs, try to bring my heart rate down, my blood pressure down. And I spent the whole day in a hospital bed thinking, worrying, but also realizing what I had to do to fix this, because I didn't want to be back in that position. So 12 hours ago,
Everything in that video was nothing bullshit. Let me add some context though. That video was filmed on December the 12th, 2020. On December the 11th, 2020, I'd been taken to the hospital with what they thought was a heart attack. They kept me all day long, pushed a bunch of fluids, a bunch of medication, and they finally cut me loose late that night on December the 11th. And they said, you need to make some changes. And I said, I know exactly the changes that I need to make, because I'm the smartest motherfucker in the room, right? Ironically, none of the changes I thought I needed to make, had anything at all to do with my alcoholism. No, see, that video was shot in the gym parking lot of a gym local to my area, the very next day, December 12th, 2020. Now, keep that in mind, that date, because I didn't get sober until July the 6th of 2021. It took me another 7 fucking months before I got sober, but yet I'm the smartest motherfucker in the room. I know exactly what I need to do. I need to start exercising and eating right, taking my vitamins, saying my prayers, right? And yet I still spent another 7 months getting my ass kicked relentlessly, day in and day out. I would tell people, let me show you how well I can control my drinking. Let me show you how well I have my shit together. Only to be proven wrong time and again. Only to be reminded that I was a failure. No wonder you could see the pain and the self-imposed, self-inflicted pain on my face in that video. No wonder you could hear it in my voice. I shared this the other day. The idea of who I thought I was as a person in my head was so far removed from who I saw in the mirror. All simply because I wanted to be right. I wanted to be right and prove to everybody that I could control my drinking. Do you want to prove everybody right that, oh, you can control your drug use, you can control your drinking? You may be able to. Big Book is very clear about that. There are some folks who can pick it up and put it right down. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of them. My mom used to always tell me that I was special. I don't think she meant it in a good way. But I often wonder if that's not what she meant. That I was an alcoholic, just like her family and my father's family, generation after generation. I always wondered if that's what she meant. I'll never know, but that's okay, because I know now, and that's all that matters. I know now that I can't control my drinking. I know now that I can't control my addiction, and so I've put that to bed. I've quit fighting that argument for years, 20 plus years. I made the argument. Let me show you. Oh no, you got to trust me this time. Let me show you how well I can control my drinking. And now I don't have to argue. And it's all that effort and energy that I put into arguing and debating with people, trying to convince them that I could control my addiction. I don't have to make that argument anymore. I don't have to fight that fight anymore. Now I can take an effort and energy and put it off into other things, like helping other people, like helping encourage and uplift other people who may be at the very same place that I was at December the 12th of 2020. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys keep me sober, and I cannot be any more appreciative, and I know my family appreciates it too. Tomorrow night, if you're local to the Huntington, West Virginia area, come on down and hang out with us at our Crosstalk Tuesday meeting, 5747 East Pea Ridge Road in Huntington at Pea Ridge United Methodist Church at 7 o'clock. Crosstalk Tuesday, it's always a lot of fun, and it's unlike any meeting you've ever been to. So remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.